hi, I'm Jen and welcome to my vlog space. And this is Sean.
Well, hello.
He's going to be helping me out today. So today we're going to be doing a list of 10 fantastic gifts that you can get your favorite tap dancer for the holidays. So I know my mom looks forward to this video every year because every single year she's like, what do I get you? And I'm like, just wait, I have a vlog coming out. Because every year it's like a lot of the same stuff, but a lot of different things that I realize as a tap dancer I need, that my students talk about needing, new products that they could come out with.
Yeah. There's always something being made or something new that you never thought, hey, that could be a good idea.
Or new problems that came up. Like there's one of the things we're going to talk about that I bought for every single member of my company because we had a problem arise at a show that we did not anticipate. So buying them this product will solve that problem in the future as long as they use it. Anyway. So let's go ahead and get into this list. First, foremost, and I think for me, like my most prized possession at this point is my floor. So my floor, the Omera Sprung floor, is like the greatest thing that I've ever added to my tap life in like ever. I was dealing with a lot of like injuries, like shin splints and knee issues and all kinds of stuff for the longest time because I was dancing on what I thought was okay, like foam pad with rollout floors on top of it, or even just the rollout floor on the floor. Or like as a dancer in noise complaint and rhythm theory, sometimes like I gotta dance on concrete and it's not great. And a dancer for Crew Shadows or the K-pop idols that I dance for, sometimes those stages aren't great and they're not sprung, they're not raised. So to be able to film my tutorials and do all of my practicing on a floor that is raised and shock absorbent and just has such a great sound is a dream come true. I know you've tried it before. How do you feel about it?
I've used the one that you do your vlogs in to practice, and I've also used your travel floor that you have from Omera. And
that travel floor is so much fun. We bring it like all over the world, and I'm like, let me film a video, let me practice. It's so much fun.
I know we've had a video about like my knee injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
And that actually like was crazy. Like whenever we used to rehearse at the house or practicing without the raised floor, my knee would be screaming, and it was just like, oh my goodness.
Alex too.
Yeah, and it's so cool. Also about these floors like that, I was reading online, a lady, her child isn't a tap dancer, but her child is ballet and contemporary, and she got her one because their entire house is carpet, and she couldn't practice her turns.
Oh, that's a great surface to practice
So she got her
turns
that,
on.
and then it also was absorbent and stuff. So
Hi, T'Challa.
So she got her one of those, and she said that she absolutely loved it to practice turns.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
I very versatile things. If you're interested in an Omera floor, I do have a discount code. I know they can be kind of pricey, but my discount code will help you out a lot. It saves a good amount of money, actually. And if you're wondering what size floor I have a 4x3 at home, and I have a 2x2 travel floor. So if you look at any of my videos on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, those are the sizes that I have. The code is down below in the description. It's also JENNEV, my name with my last initial. So there's the code. It'll save you, I think, 10%.
Oh, okay.
But 10% goes a long way on these floors.
Oh, yeah.
So that is one great gift that you can get your favorite tap dancer because if you get the travel board, like anywhere they go, they can tap. It is the greatest thing. I am so grateful for that. But also just having my 4x3 practice space, but also what I film all of my vlogs on, it's great. Absolutely great. So it's a great practice surface. It's great if they're wanting to take class on Zoom or I know a lot of people still do that because like now we figured out we can take class from the greats.
Oh yeah, there's
like from all across the world. Like how cool is that?
Also with the floor for your house, it's great because as a parent, you're like, please stop tapping on my nice wood floor like in the living room so you can have a designated area for them to practice and they won't tear up your hardwood floors.
FYI, he's not saying that as a parent. He's saying that as the husband of someone who consistently taps everywhere in the house. just without thinking. So he's just always reminding me to go to my floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, so that's one great idea, is to get them a raised floor. And moving to the next great idea, a pair of shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Like a pair of tap shoes. But I have disclaimers on this. Don't just get any random pair of tap shoes for your tap dancer. Take the time to find out what shoes they wear, what shoes maybe they are wanting. I know if they wear J-Sam's comes out with like crazy colors all the time. They just came out with teal, you know? And maybe one of the new colors would be a lot of fun to gift them if they wear J-Sam's. But if they don't like J-Sam's, every shoe fits different. Every shoe is different. Not every tap dancer likes every shoe. My favorite shoe, most of the dancers that I work with do not like it. But it works so well for me. I love it so much. It's the City Tap Boot by Block. I love tapping in boots because I exist in boots 24/7. It's the only kind of shoes I own, other than like tap shoes that I have to have. So if somebody were to get me a pair of tap shoes, I would hope that they would get me the City Tap Boot or the one that comes in camo. Yeah, hint, hint. Another pair of City Tap boots would be nice. But find out what kind of shoe your dancer wears. Or if they do wear the J-Sam's, or they wear like K360s or Miller & Benz, something that is a little customizable, or you can get a fun color, find out what colors they might like. You know, it's a very big expense. So if you're going to get someone a pair of tap shoes, don't think you're getting away with a cheap present, because they can be very expensive. But it's also a very meaningful present to get somebody, because it says that you support their art, and it says that you care about them enough to have, like, give them what they need to do their art every single day. So, like, I think it's a pretty cool gift.
Oh, yeah.
I know my mom's terrified to get me tap shoes, though, because
and I'm the same
she
way.
doesn't know what I wear.
I literally can see every pair of her tap shoes in the house or at the studio.
Yeah.
I know, or in her car. I know what she has. But I still would, like, you know, consult with her before I bought her shoes.
Hint, Mom, City Tap Boot, okay?
But like, because you need to make sure the size is right, because just because their size in their sneakers or in their regular boots are not going to be the same as their, you know, tap shoe, things like that.
So sizing, color, style, please make sure that you have, like, all that sorted out before you spend a couple $100 on a pair of shoes.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to check those off on our list. We have a list. We have like this cute little list going.
We came organized.
We did.
Well, she was organized. I wrote it down.
Another great gift is socks. And I'm not just talking about adorable socks. We all know that I love adorable socks. But I'm actually talking about compression socks, or socks that are like meant to support. Especially for dancers that are dealing with injuries, or dancers that are a little older, like me. Definitely getting something like Apollo Shocks. Or I know Block makes a style of those, Block socks. I don't know how much I recommend those for tap dancers, but if you're a contemporary dancer and you're trying to choose between Apollo Shocks and Block socks for sure. And the reason that I would say that for contemporary is the same reason I wouldn't say it for tap. It is because the Block socks have a little grippy on the bottom, which is fantastic for contemporary and fantastic to teach in. I love it when I'm doing like ballet, contemporary, all that. Non-slip grip, yes. But when you have a non-slip grip thing happening inside your tap shoe, it gets awkward. So if you want one of those, I would recommend Apollo Shocks for tap dancers and Block socks for every other style of dance that is not in the shoe. Also, I think both of them do come with the slip-on. It almost looks like an ankle brace. It's like a heelless, toeless sock, which is great to go inside the shoe, but also can go outside the shoe, depending on, like, maybe you want them, but your shoe exactly fits your foot and you don't have the space. Like, that could be kind of cool. I've done that before, because my blue pair, not the cobalt blue, but the original blue J-Sam's pair, those are a little small. Nothing's fitting in there. Not even like the thinnest sock, not even tights. Nothing is fitting in there, okay? So I have to wear my Apollo Shocks Jewels outside of it. I do have a link in the description if you want to pick up some Apollo Shocks. Those are fantastic. I wear them all the time. They are the other part of the reason that my injuries don't last very long when I do have them, and that it is rare that I do get one. So definitely check that out. And I'm going to say this throughout the video. Check with your local dancewear store for pretty much all these things that I'm going to mention today, because shopping local and shopping small is So important. Like, I'm sure you can get all this stuff on Amazon, but going directly to Amerifloors, going directly to Apollo, going directly to Block is really a good way to go. But also going to your local store or a smaller store. Like, I know there's a couple in Florida where I am that do they do orders. I'll call them up and go, hey, so my local store didn't get the teal J-Sams. Did you get any that I can have, that I can order through you? And they're like, oh yeah, let me hook you up. That's how I got the lilac ones, actually. I just happened to be in South Florida visiting my mom. I checked with the local store there. It's called Attitude Dancewear. And they hooked me up with a pair of lilac. And it was awesome. And then that means that this small business got the sale rather than Amazon, you know? And trust me, I love me some Amazon. I use it a bit too much. You do too.
I can't
Stack
argue
of
that.
packages at the front of the house. And I'm like, this was you this time.
We play the hers, mine. Yeah.
So yeah, but especially around the holidays, it's really important that you support smaller businesses. So I will say this throughout the video, but yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's compression socks. Now, you remember how earlier I said sometimes problems arise that you didn't really anticipate, and now you realize that you have a need for a thing that you didn't know you were going to need, but it's to solve that problem?
Yes.
Yeah, leg warmers. I know it seems strange to say, like, leg warmers. Like, it's either it's winter, or, I mean, why would I wear leg warmers when I tap? Oh, here's why. So, Noise Complaint did a show recently where the room that we had to perform in, I would say, was between 60 and 65 degrees.
Yeah.
It was set really cold, and we were all freezing. Now, the most important thing that a dancer can do is to keep their muscles warm while they are using them. If their muscles get cold, the chance of injury just goes through the roof. And lo and behold, 2 dancers got injured at that show. And so in an effort to mitigate that for the future, I bought every single company member a pair of leg warmers that they have to wear in cold rooms. I don't care if it ruins their costume. I don't care if it looks weird on stage. Safety first. Oh, yeah. So I got neutral colors. I got black, gray, and white. And whoever has what color, they have to wear that if the room is below, like, 68 degrees. Okay. Like, I'm not putting you guys in harm's way anymore. Yeah. And I highly recommend that as a good gift for the dancers in your life, tap dancers as well, because the impact. If you have a leg warmer, making sure that your muscles stay warm and that you stay loose, you're not going to have as high of a risk of injury as if you just went without it in a freezing cold room, you know?
Yeah.
So
definitely a very big recommendation on that one. Like, I will admit I hurt my knee that weekend.
He was one of the injuries, and now he's out actually for a while.
Months. Yeah. So
it really sucks.
Yeah. So definitely take care of yourself. Leg warmers are amazing.
They're fantastic, and you can get the kind that have the stirrup bottoms that have like an open heel and an open toe, slide right over your tap shoes. And if you're wearing black tap shoes, nearly invisible if you have black leg warmers.
They just look like boots.
Yeah. In fact, they look like boots.
Hey.
And I'm down for that. So, yeah, I highly recommend leg warmers. Again, you can get those, especially the kind with like the open toe and the open heel that stirrup, and like they'll stay on your shoe because they sit right in that crevice between like the heel and then the tap. Highly recommend getting those from local dancewear stores, small businesses, that kind of thing. So another great idea, I know I've mentioned this in videos of the past as well, dance bags, shoe bags. I need bags. I need so many bags because like I wash my bags a lot, because when you put shoes in your bag, you should probably wash those. So while I have like a queue of bags needing to be washed, I'm like, I have no bags. So I buy a lot of bags, but like dance bags, shoe bags, specifically shoe bags are even like wonderful because they're usually made very airy so that like they don't stink so bad.
You don't open up and just get punched in the face by the smell. Yes.
Yeah, that. So a good shoe bag or a new dance bag or a new duffel bag that has lots of different compartments to keep like, you know, snacks and phones and different kind of socks and screwdrivers and deodorant. I keep deodorant in every single bag. Definitely important. So yeah, a good dance bag. Again, check your local stores for that. Check your small businesses. But you can also find really, really cute ones on the internet as well. There's some great ones on Etsy, which is also shopping small.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, also dance bags. These kids just toss them left and right. So
yeah.
they just
now that we own a studio, we see the abuse.
These kids
that
just
these
walk in and
bags
they're just like,
take.
ugh, and it's like. These poor bags are like, okay, well, I guess I'm just scuffed up and ripped now.
Yeah. Oh, and they leave food in those bags and it gets icky, or like they'll spill something.
Oh, one of the girls.
A new bag could be very helpful to your favorite dancer, and if they're young, their parent.
One of the girls was like, I think I spilled orange juice in here. I was like,
did you? Maybe. I don't know.
You should probably wash
You
that.
should probably check. So
Yeah.
Bags are a great idea for a gift for a dancer. Any kind of dancer, because trust me, we always need bags. Mm-hmm. Always. Especially if you're a tap dancer who collects like the different kinds of tap shoes like I am. Mm-hmm. I need different bags. I also don't want my shoes to get all scuffed up, so I don't want to throw 6 pairs of tap shoes in one bag because they're all going to scuff each other up, you know? I like individual drawstring bags for each pair of shoe. So if I have if I'm going to a gig with Rhythm Theory, chances are I need at least 2 or 3 different pairs of shoes because we wear different colors for different things. So I'm going to need a big duffel, but also 3 shoe bags to separate the different colors.
Also, it's nice because with the individual shoe bags that she has, she might have 2 or 3 pairs of black shoes in there. And she could be like, hey, can you grab me my black shoes? And if they're all just tossed in there, I might grab the wrong 2.
You might grab 2 left, or versus like me going, oh, it's the one in the bag with the cat eating pizza on it.
I found it.
I love drawstring bags that are super cute.
Yeah.
So bags, great gift idea. Along the same lines, athletic wear, whether they're a young dancer or an older dancer, everyone could really use some athletic wear. If you don't know people's sizes, getting a gift card for the brand that they like. Maybe it's Fabletics. Maybe it's For Days. I really love For Days. I'm literally wearing For Days pants right now. Lululemon is a big one. I've never tried Lululemon, but I hear it's really good. I'm a big fan of, it was Champion, but I don't know the brand anymore. But I mean, Target sells what was Champion, but I don't know what the brand is now. And again, local dancewear stores, small dancewear stores, they usually have block sports bras, leggings, leotards, if that is the kind of attire that you prefer. I know a lot of people aren't wearing them anymore. It's more like bike shorts and sports bras and stuff like that. So there's lots of different companies out there. I know I've worked with a couple on this channel, so you could scroll down or whatever. I've done a couple reviews, but I also know there's some great brands out there. So a gift card for one of those brands, or if you know your dancer's favorite colors and fits and size, just some athletic wear, that's going to be really great. And it's also, again, you investing in their art. And it's just such a thoughtful gift. I love it when people get me just cute socks, right? Trust me, I love socks. Big fan of cute socks. But when somebody gets me something that helps me do this art form, it's so extra special because it's them investing in this thing that I love so much and that I want to make my life, So
I can attest that. It's even me, growing up, I didn't grow up in a dance studio or anything like that. But when people would buy me art supplies, because I'm an artist, and that would mean the world to me because it's wow, you believed in me, you want to see me do something cool. And so it's the same thing.
That was athletic wear. Another one, this is a big one, actually, especially if they're an adult student. Class card, a month of tuition, a free couple of classes. Call the studio that they attend class at, pay for a few classes. Or if there's kind of studio that does an adult class card, I know our studio does that. Lots of studios do that. You can get, I think it's 8 classes on the card for a set amount, and you can use them for whatever class you want. You just drop in, they punch the hole, and then you're good. It's great. When I was taking a lot of class, if you have dancers that are in New York City or LA, and there's a lot of those studios that you just drop in, take a class, pick up a class card for, I really forget the name of that studio. It's the one that says Unity is Diversity, or Unity and Diversity.
I'm terrible with names.
I know. I have a lot of friends in LA that go to that studio. Pick up a class card for them. Say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that they celebrate. I just paid for 10 classes for you. Or if they go to Broadway Dance Center or Steps in New York, pick up a class card for them. You know, like that is such a great gift because, again, it is somebody investing in this thing that they love, in this thing that they want to do, and in their overall health, fitness, and happiness. You know, it's such a thoughtful gift. So class card, great gift for an adult student. I don't know how well that translates to a young student. It's more like a gift for the parent if you pay for a month of their tuition.
That's true.
But, you know, it's definitely great for an adult student. Speaking of cards, this is especially good for the dance teacher. iTunes gift cards. Or is Spotify gift card a thing?
I think so.
I think so. Spotify, Amazon, anywhere that you can get music, gift card for that. Because as a dance teacher, the amount of money that I have to spend on music is ridiculous. But I love it. Like, obviously I love my job and it's worth doing. It's just, you know, I love receiving iTunes gift cards because it lessens the burden on me for me to go, oh, now it doesn't cost money to do my job. That's actually a great gift for a dance teacher. So if you're looking for something to get your dance teacher as a holiday gift, that's a great one. iTunes gift cards. If they use Spotify gift card, if that's a thing. If they use Prime Music, Prime gift card. If you're trying to get this for your teacher, ask what music service they mostly use. I actually mostly use YouTube, but I do have to buy a lot of music. So once I'm going to perform a song, I have to purchase the songs that I can then edit the song because you can't edit on YouTube, you know? And I also love to support the artists that I use. So once I know I'm going to use that song, I will purchase it. I'll usually go to iTunes for that. I'm not a big Spotify person, obviously, because I don't know if there's gift cards for it. But my music's on Spotify. I just don't use Spotify. It's kind of weird. But yeah.
I've never bought music on Spotify, so I have no idea.
It's not something that you buy. You just stream it. That's why I'm not sure if there's a gift card. If you guys know anything about Spotify and can help me out with this question, just put it down in the comments below. I'm so lost when it comes to that.
Spotify
Showing
tech
my
support
age.
us.
I'm like, well, I know how to download an Apple. So yeah. Another great gift, a notebook. This is great for a dance student, a dance teacher. Maybe you have a friend or like a family member who is a tap dancer, but they also just love to doodle. So a notebook is fantastic. What's great about a notebook is if you're a dance teacher, this is where you get to write your choreography. I have so many notebooks, and trust me, they all get filled so fast. He gets me notebooks every year for Hanukkah and Christmas, and every single year by the end of the year, he's like, what do you need for Christmas and Hanukkah? And I'm like, more notebooks. They're full.
Yeah.
Also, if you're a dancer and not a choreographer or a dance teacher, sorry, I had to adjust, notebooks are great for taking notes in class, writing down some choreography, writing down ideas, and doodling. Because that's important to do between class if you're the kind of person like me that just needs to decompress for a second and just doodle something. I know you're a doodler.
Yes, I am a doodler. One of my students actually writes down the across the floors for her to practice when she goes home.
Yeah. A lot of my students, when we start doing choreography for recital, they start writing down the choreography. That's at my request, though, because I tell them, please write this down because I'm not teaching this again next week. Get out your phones and video it and write this down in your notebook. I'm not going over it again. That'll be me tomorrow when I finish the jazz dance.
Yes.
I'll be like, okay, guys, notebooks. So yeah, notebooks are a fantastic gift. And on that same line, planners. I think planners are fantastic for dance teachers and dancers of any age. And I know it seems like such a boring gift, but they actually make them so fun now. They have doodle planners. They have planners that are specifically designed for people that have like ADD and ADHD. They have planners that also help you like self-reflect. They have planners for musicians. They have planners for, I think there's planners for dancers, I'm pretty sure. There's planners for people who forget things a lot. Like this, there's like different themes and stuff. There's planners like that are themed on different TV shows and movies, and planners are awesome because especially if it's a professional dancer or a performing dancer, planners are great because you really need to write down when all your gigs are so that when the next person who says, hey, are you available for a gig? You can open your planner and go, no, so that you don't make the mistake of, yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. And then you find out you just double booked yourself. That didn't happen to me a couple weeks ago. What are you talking about?
It's also great for, as a parent, for your kid to write down, okay, so the show starts at 7, but I have to be there at 2.
Yeah. There's a lot of instruction that happens as far as like time management and when to be where and scheduling. A lot of that happens for dance students, dance teachers, and performing dancers. Maybe you want to have the planner to keep track of which Zoom classes you're taking. Because I know a lot of you guys on here, you take a lot of different Zoom classes. And you don't want to open the wrong link because you thought that Nicole's class was Wednesday when actually her class was Thursday. And so you accidentally clicked the link for Hillary's class instead of Nicole's, and then you ended up 10 minutes late to class because of the wrong link. Writing down, oh, I take Hillary's class on Wednesday and I take Nicole's class on Thursday, and then you can write link in email or link saved in browser or whatever. That really, really helps. And if you are not the type of person that is a handwritten planner kind of person, that would be him. You can get someone a digital planner. There are so many apps. A lot of them do have a fee. Getting them an iTunes gift card and saying, here's the app that I recommend for you. Here's the gift card that'll cover the cost. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, any of that. Get a planner. And that's basically your way of digitally purchasing that for them without grabbing their phone and going, all right, I got you a planner. Merry Christmas. You know? So what's so funny is that we were compiling this list of gifts and I was like, we need a 10th one. We have 9. And he's the one that suggested a planner, which is so funny because I have bought him so many planners over the years and he has never, not even once, used it. Any of them. Why is that? Because I'm his planner.
You know, some people have physical, some people have digital, some people have...
Wife. It's the classic case of type B, type A. You know, he's like, we were joking about this earlier. We're going to a gig next week. We leave on Friday. He's going to get in the car. He's not really going to know which convention we're performing at. He's not going to know what city we're even going to. He's going to get in the car. He's going to go, where are we going? I'll go Atlanta. And he'll be like, okay.
Driving.
And then drive.
Yeah, like, because there was times that we'd have like 6 or 7 weeks in a row at different like conventions and stuff. And I was like, I don't remember if it was this week or next week or which one is which.
It's going to get confusing too because in December we have Columbus and in January we have Raleigh. And they're the same convention just in different cities. So like you're going to be like, where are we going? Yeah. North. North is where we're going. North on 95. Just keep going till I tell you to change.
But yeah, but like even just that in general, like I know that on Friday our show is at what, 6:30ish.
6:30. Wow, that's good.
But so our call time is 4, and we're leaving at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I could write all that into my planner.
You could if you ever used a planner.
I could just have her go, we're leaving at 7:30.
I mean, yeah.
But if you don't want to be that person, that parent, that significant other, that anybody, that friend that's like, hey, this is what's going on. Here's a planner.
Yeah, that's a great gift, honestly. So if you guys can think of any other gifts that you want to add to this list, please write them in the description below. I hope this list helps you guys. I try to do this every year so that we can put out a new one that maybe has new ideas. Even if they're the same ideas, it's easier to find this video than scrolling back an entire year. So I do try to put this out for you guys because I know gift giving is hard. It's so hard. I'm still racking my brain trying to figure out what to get my brother. So... He's not a dancer, so I can't use any of these ideas.
If you have any ideas, leave a comment below.
He really loves Star Trek, as do I. So, that's Wally.
That's Wally's
Star Trek's on this side.
Sorry, my bad.
I also love Wally. Hint, hint. I love Wally, but you knew that. Anyway, so hopefully these ideas help you. And yeah, I love making these vlogs for you. I hope the holiday season is going awesome for all of you guys. And yeah. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the Tap fam. We've got vlogs like this, and we've got tutorials of all kinds, including choreography, technique exercises, step tutorials, and there's also like challenges and stuff. There's tons of stuff on this channel. This channel is like almost an entire 4 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And you release choreography
twice a week.
Twice a week?
Well, I release new tutorials at least twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't count the mini tutorials, it's twice a week. If you do count the mini tutorials, it is several times a week. Mm-hmm. Technique exercises on Tuesdays and choreography tutorials on Saturdays. And I have a whole list of holiday ones. So if you're a dance teacher looking for some content for your class, please feel free to check out the entire playlist of holiday tutorials. There are levels, all different levels, all kinds of songs. Yeah. Anyway, so that was the hit the subscribe button, but also while you're at it, smash that thumbs up because it not only tells YouTube that this was a great video, which it also tells YouTube that people like tap dance, and we really, really want YouTube to know that because that doesn't just help my channel, that helps all of the other tap dance channels out there. But yeah, hopefully this was really informative and you had a good time hanging out with us today. But yeah, as always, thank you for dancing with me.